If you like stories about animals or stories about space, if you like reading stories, then you've come to the right place. So sit back and relax, my friend. Are you ready? Let's go! It's time for story time with our good friend Officer Joe. It's story time. It's story time. It's time for story time with our good friend Officer Joe. Officer Joe.
Hey there, friends. My name is Mr. Al, and I would like to welcome you back to Officer Joe's Storytime. Now, before we get started, be sure to go down there and click on that big red button that says subscribe. And also click on the other button that looks like a bell, and that'll get you notifications of whenever Officer Joe and I post new videos. Speaking of Officer Joe, friends, have you seen Officer Joe? He was just here a minute ago, and he disappeared on me again. Well, I'm going to call his name. Officer Joe, where'd you go? No? Maybe he didn't hear just me. So why don't you help me at home? Why don't you join me in saying it? Officer Joe, where'd you go? Hey, I'm right here, Mr. Al. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey, Officer Joe, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Well, I'm doing well, thank you. Well, can you say hi to our friends over at home? Oh, hey, friends, how are you today? Yeah, they're doing well. So, welcome to Officer Joe's Storytime. I wouldn't miss this for the world, Mr. Al. So, what type of story do we have for today? I'm glad you asked, Officer Joe. Today, we have a story about monsters. It's called How to Catch a Monster. And this is written by Adam Wallace and illustrated by Andy Elkerton. Whoa, wait a second. I know I'm a brave police officer and everything, but I'm a little scared of monsters. Oh, that's okay, Officer Joe. We're all scared of monsters when we think about it, but in this story, our monster is a very nice monster. Oh yeah? Yeah. Well, in this story, the main character learns about not judging a book by its cover. And friends at home, not judging a book by its cover, it means you don't know what someone is about until you get to know them. Oh yeah? Well, that sounds like a really neat book. Yeah, it does sound like a really neat book. Plus, it's pretty funny too. Oh yeah? I love funny books. Okay, friends, so let's go ahead and open up the book and let's get reading. School is done. I'm heading home. It was such an awesome day. I got the role of Ninja Master in this year's school play. So now I'm feeling brave and strong and full of courage too. But if I'm going to be a hero, then there's one thing left to do. See, there's a monster in my closet with claws and teeth and hair. And tonight, I'm going to scare him. He lives just right through there. I spot my monster right away. He's practicing his roar. He almost scares me half to death, but I won't be scared anymore. I reach into my bag of tricks and pull out my first trap. I'll catch my monster right away. It'll be a snap. Okay, he's stronger than I thought, but I'm not finished yet. I'll catch him in my super sticky ninja grabbing net. Ugh, he just escaped again, but my next trap will not miss. I'll give him every trick I've got. He won't get out of this. I stare at him and he stares back. His monster eyes look sad. I'm sorry, friend, I really am. Oh, please, just don't be mad.
I never meant to scare you. I did it by mistake. It's hard to play when you're asleep. I want you wide awake.
So then I stop my ninja bot and he pulls the bars apart. I shake his hand and then he smiles and rips a massive fart.
That's how we say hello, my friend. We do it all the time. Just take a whiff. You'll see it smells just like strawberries and lime.
And then he takes me to his house, which seems a little weird. He lets me meet his mom and dad. Is this the creature that I feared? We play for hours and have such fun and eat volcano pie. And when he throws me in the air, he throws me really high. Then at last it's time for bed. He helps me brush my teeth, but he squeezes all my toothpaste out. He's strong beyond belief. The night is done and Mom comes in to tuck me nice and tight. I'm glad I'm feeling safe and sound. It's time to say goodnight.
Good night.
So Officer Joe, did you enjoy that story? Oh yeah, I really enjoyed that story. Yeah, and just like you, in the beginning, you were afraid of the monster, right? Well yeah, whenever I think of monsters, it makes me a little scared. Right, so our main character thought that the monster was scary too. But then, as the story went on, he got to know the monster and found out that the monster was just really nice and wanted to be friends. Well yeah, that was a really nice part of the story. I also like the part of the story where, his farts smell like strawberries and lime. Yes, Officer Joe, that was a pretty funny part of the story too. But, just like in the story, we don't know what people are like until we get to know them, right? Oh yeah, that was a really nice part of the story, and it's nice to be reminded that sometimes. That's right, Officer Joe. So, friends, I hope that you enjoyed our story with us today, and thank you for joining us for Officer Joe's Story Time. And be sure to come back and check out for more videos when we post videos twice a week. That's 2 stories each week. Alright, friends, so we will see you all next time. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Great to see ya.